Hello everyone and welcome to another Halloween Season review. Today I am reviewing Clue, the Grinch edition. And yes, it is almost Halloween, so it is time to bust out the Christmas stuff. And so we have the classic mystery game with the classic Dr. Seuss Christmas story, The Grinch. So let's go ahead and show you what comes in this edition and talk about some of my thoughts with this. Obviously, for me, the big thing with this version is the artwork on the board especially. We'll show you that. And the tokens, so we'll get to that as well. But in this version, really what you're trying to figure out is who caught the Grinch and what was the Grinch stealing at the time and where was this happening? Where were they being stolen from? So let's go ahead and show you the characters in this game. We have Papa Who and Mama Who, and we have Auntie Who, and we have the Who-ville mayor. We have Cousin Who, and of course, little Cindy Lou Who. And so, is it Cindy Lou Who? Yeah, Cindy Lou Who. I said it and then I was second guessing myself. So those are the characters that come in the game. As they are doing with most versions of Clue these days, the characters themselves come with cards that have a superpower, and it is a one-time ability that you can use, and then you'll flip the card to the other side and continue playing just like that. And the powers are really fairly consistent from Clue game to Clue game. And so, yeah, there's, extra die rolls. You can move anywhere. You may be able to take 2 guesses in one turn, that sort of thing. So those are the special ability type cards associated with the characters. Go ahead and show you the Clue cards here. So we have some nice big artwork on these cards, consistent with the story. Got some great nods to the different locations. The Who hash is one of my favorite tokens. We'll show you here in just a second. So those are our Clue cards. We also have a little bit more. So with a lot of these other Clue versions, the die, one of the dice here has the question mark on it instead of a 1. And on the board, you'll also notice some question marks. You can choose whenever you land on or go through one of these spaces, or you roll the die, one of the die is showing the question mark. You may choose to draw one of these cards. And they're fairly nice. So this one, add 6 to your dice roll. Lucky Who. Guess you were born under a lucky clover. So you can play now or you can keep until needed and then play it. So there's some pretty good cards in here, except for there's also some Grinch cards. So here's take an extra turn. That's a big advantage there. So, but whenever you take from this deck, if you draw one of these Grinch cards, if you'll draw it, you'll put it next to the board, underneath the board. You can slide it underneath there. And as soon as you draw the 8th Grinch card, then everyone loses. The Grinch came, stole Christmas. Everyone is super sad. And yeah. So you don't want that to happen. So this is kind of a little bit of a push your luck element. It kind of is another timing mechanism to the game, which is kind of interesting. But there's some powerful things in here as far as moving and being able to get more information. But there are those Grinch cards. The game also included a bunch of these red blank cards. I'm not exactly sure what these are for. can figure that out. So you could potentially, I guess, make your own. I mean, they're both, I don't know. You're probably just going to end up tossing those. But those are a little bit more cards, and adds an interesting element. If you haven't played any of the recent Clue versions, it does, add an extra kind of element to it. Let's go ahead and show you the tokens before we get to the board here. Here's our envelope. Pretty classic there. We have our clue pad as well. That has all the who's, the what's, and the where's, and a little note section. And here's our tokens. So we have the Christmas wreath. It's a pretty cool one. We have the roast beast. It's got some nice details on that with the little cross marks there. We have the drum, which also has some good detail to that. One of the bigger pieces. We have the Christmas tree here. Very like Charlie Brown in its appearance. I guess is the size there. We have the stocking. It's very cool. And then honestly, this is my favorite one is just the can. The can of Who hash is my favorite one. So very, very fun tokens. And of course, the artwork. So the board here, really fun. We have the Grinch here, center stage. But we have beautiful artwork here. And what's really cool with this board and fairly unique feeling to me from a lot of the other Clue versions is that it all feels almost just like one big picture with this grid in the middle. We don't have big dividers of, hey, here's this room and here's this one. There's just kind of a simple, hey, this is Mount Crumpet here. There's the town square. So it just all kind of blends together, which I think just really, really is my favorite part about this one is the board. It just looks really cool. It's got some fun details as well. As you look at the board here, we have Max here and the Grinch on the sleigh. Just very iconic there. But one of the places we have is Max's bed. We have the banquet hall with everyone sitting around for the big feast. Down here, we have the kitchen. We have the bedroom with the big bed there. And we have the living room. Cindy Lou Who there. The Christmas tree. And the family room. So very, very fun. This is Clue, the Grinch edition. And yeah, it's time to pull out the Christmas stuff, everybody. Whether you like it or not, it's here. And or you can just get a jump on things. Get ready. Get prepared for Clue, the Grinch. Fun edition. And that is how Lou sees it.